See, what low vibrational entities, people, actions, things of that nature, that whole low vibrational energy has nothing to do with you. I repeat, if you're in the matrix, you're taking care of yourself, you're going within, being high vibrational every single day, holding on to your seed, this means that you are elevating. Everybody else that's not on what you're on, this shit has nothing to do with you. Okay? This is going to be a great topic to talk about. There's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about in this video. You feel me? But I'm just going to pace myself because I have a lot to say. All right? But based on what's been going on as far as like my retention journey as of recent, and then also just, you know, being on my spiritual path, you know, dealing with the matrix, dealing with a lot of low vibrational energy. Like, this is what I've recently been going through, bruh. And I just went live yesterday talking about how, like, you know, I was done being in the matrix and being played with as far as my energy is concerned. But here's the thing. Anybody that has an attitude, anybody that ever grew up, I can't even say grew up, but anybody that ever came across you and you ain't never do nothing to them, but yet they still have this low vibrational energy about them, that has nothing to do with you. Okay, one will ask, well, shit, if it has nothing to do with me, why am I experiencing this? It's a great question. And, you know what I'm saying? I'd dap you up for that good ass question. But there's a couple things that's happening. You either probably getting tested, or there's something that you probably haven't taken heed to, so you constantly probably may have to see somebody that's low vibrational, quote unquote low vibrational by your standards, you feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying, we talking about perception here. Maybe there's something within that low vibrational person that y'all have in common, and there's something within yourself that you have to see internally, externally through somebody else, my nigga. You feel me? And maybe there's something, this is why you keep running into the same type of people, the same type of females, the same type of friends, the same type of situations where it's just like, you know, you say, you know what, I'm going to be on my high vibrational shit, you feel me? Hold on to my seed. I'm the only person out of my immediate friends and family, shit for that matter, that's actually practicing semen retention, even though I don't announce it. You feel me? You probably practice semen retention, but don't ever talk about it. You probably would never make a video about semen retention. And that's cool. What is happening while different people are coming into our lives? Because I'm realizing, like, what the fuck? Like, everything is a pattern, bro. Everything is a pattern. Everybody has their own natural algorithm. So when you see certain shit happening over and over again, like, what the fuck do I keep running into these low vibrational type of people? There's something about that person that y'all haven't, it's something that y'all have in common. You feel me? And there's something internally that maybe you don't want to see yourself. So the universe is like, you know, okay, you can't look at yourself in the mirror. I bet we gonna take the mirror that you're supposed to be looking in as far as within, and we're gonna externalize that shit, and then we're gonna air out all of our characteristics. And you would think that, like, damn, you know, going back to what I said earlier, like when you run into different people, like, damn, that shit has nothing to do with you. And there's a thin line between, you know, seeing something over and over again and then seeing that, like, okay, this is happening, but I know this is not of me. There's something about this situation, bro. Half the time, and this is why I say, this is why it's really two things could be happening. It's either something internally that is still being played out through somebody else, or you're just at that point where you are elevating every single day. And now you got, just because of you elevating yourself, you wanting to be better in life, people don't want to see you People don't want to see that happen. People want to try to bring you down subconsciously. That shit don't have nothing to do with you, my nigga. You see what I'm saying? So if it's something internal, like if you know for a fact, like, and this is what I'm saying, I'm like, for example, with me and my situation that I got going on, based on the patterns of people that I've been seeing, as far as the wave is the wave is concerned right now, what I'm going through, I'm running into these types of people where it's just like they need to see somebody that's high vibrational to even know, like, oh shit, I'm low vibrational. Like, a person don't really know where they're at unless they, you know, relate to the matrix. So when a motherfucker see a person like you, they don't know how to act. They're like, what the fuck is going on? His aura, his energy, his vibe, the way how you're carrying yourself right now is fucking with people's spirit. Just because they can't handle your energy, that don't got nothing to do with you. I don't want you to dim your light down. Excuse me. The fuck? I don't want you to dim your light down just because, you know, the people that you may come across, maybe, okay, the people that you're coming across now is like, okay, y'all have absolutely nothing in common except y'all, you know, share the same air that we breathe. That's just about it. But outside of that, you're supposed to be that example of, like, when somebody tests you or tries to talk to you crazy, like you remain even keel. You remain cool, calm, collected, even Steven all the way. There's not a lot of, see, here's the thing. A lot of things in the Matrix, they try to normalize, bro. One of the things that they don't really try to normalize is the masculine man. The masculine man in his masculine frame. And I'm not talking about, you know, toxicity, beat on your chest. I'm not talking about that shit, bro. A real man knows how to control his energy, always knows how to stay centered. You feel me? I was complaining yesterday when I went live, when I was talking about, man, I'm tired of dealing with these low vibrational people. And for a second, I'm like, damn, I need to change my perception. Because the whole time, it's not even whether these people low vibrational or not, whether they can't stand the fact that you are high vibrational or you're just different, regardless of what the fuck they got going on, that shit should never, like, affect one, like, internally that deep. Like, it should, like, somebody, because at one point in time, that's what it was. Motherfuckers that didn't know how to vibrate at a certain level fucked with me at times. Like, mentally, I'm thinking like, yo, why the fuck are y'all like this? Why are y'all like this? But really, half the time, again, they're not used to being around people who know how to be centered and know how, bro, all the shit I was talking about yesterday in my live or whatever, like, after I got off live, I went back to work. And when I went back to work, of course, I seen the same type of people that I knew I was going to see, but it didn't bother me. It didn't affect me internally this time, because I understand. I'm like, hold on, wait, this is like, regardless of how I feel, like, if I have a job or a task to do, I'm going to do it, bro, because I'm not trying to say I'm bigger than the situation, but I know, like, what I'm trying to do in my life is bigger than this situation. So when quote unquote low vibrational people, or people that are maybe, you know, they just have to align their chakras essentially, because a lot of people are not balanced at all. But when you can, it's a beautiful thing when you can, like, go into a presence of people who don't even, like, their energy is not even balanced. But you know, they still want to feel good in life. You know what I'm saying? They still want to have a good experience. That's what I'm saying. I can't like set myself completely apart, or I can't set myself completely away from, you know, some people who are in my realm of reality, because it's actually happening for a reason. You feel me? you're there to kind of raise their vibration. Even though it's not our job, it has nothing to do with us. And I know this just sounds contradicting, but it's just different perceptions and different ways of how you're looking at a situation, right? You are here for a reason, bro. Just by simply learning how to diffuse a situation when you see this situation about to arise, but you still know how to diffuse that shit, bro. It does something to a person who is not used to being around a high vibrational being, and it just does something to them. It changes them. It changes them for the better. Half the time, bro, even though I felt like my energy was being played with, people was talking crazy to me, this, that, and the third, I felt like, you know, I died inside a little bit. But really, I actually helped somebody out just by me maintaining frame, being a regular masculine man. You feel me? And still, regardless, bro, like, I don't be feeling like the greatest when I'm dealing with certain people. And that's kind of like it's kind of like the story of, you know what I'm saying, if you want to take a story out the Bible, I'm paraphrasing, but this is like when Jesus went into the land of thieves and shit like that. Remember? Yeah, you know, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, people who know about that story. It's almost like every single day, bro, when you wake up and you leave your room and you go outside and you go into the matrix, and you start, you feel me? Because again, right now in this particular video, I'm just talking about how to deal with low vibrational people, essentially. But in the same breath, you will also meet some high vibrational people along the way. But I was specifically talking about how to, you know, go about the matrix and dealing with lower vibrational people by your standards, right? So I realized, like, you know, and this is what's been happening this whole entire time, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Once you know how to keep your cool, maintain frame at all times, bro, like, even when it seems like somebody talking crazy to you, it's really not as crazy as you think it is. You feel me? And this is why when people dish certain things out, sometimes they just lash out because it's like your aura is either bothering them or there's something that they got going on. You feel me? And again, I don't want this shit to be too deep, but that's something that they got going on. Half the time, here's the thing. If you try to play their game, it's not going to end well because they can't handle the wrath that you are withholding. Oh, shit. Damn, I'm high vibrational. I'm positive. I'm super positive. What you mean? How can I have wrath and I'm super positive and I'm vibing, I'm chilling? Well, here's the thing, bro. It only take... like, imagine trying to fuck with a mama bear's cubs. A mama bear's, you know, they're gonna show the utmost protection about their cubs, about they gonna go to hell and back about their kids, right? The second that, you know, the mama bear feels threatened as far as like, oh, you trying to get at my kids, XYZ. She goes from sweet and loving and caring and protecting to, nigga, I will rip your head off. You know what I'm saying? So we have to understand too, it's cool being cool, calm, collected, masculine frame, but what's under you, as far as like what you project and what is really inside you, bro, there's wrath. There's wrath. There's anger. That shit doesn't disappear. We transmute that energy into doing something positive. But once you start playing the game with low vibrational people, and now you want to reveal your hand, it's not going to end well, bro. It's just not. They won't be able to handle it. You'll probably say some shit, and after, they probably be like, damn, like, I thought I was a bad motherfucker. And you could really mess up somebody's mental. The higher you become, as far as like being high vibrational, is the more you will start to know. Knowledge of self. The universe is always gonna reveal more and more and more to you. So there's pros and cons to being high vibrational. This is why we have to check ourselves every single day. This is why I drop a video every single day. We can peak and, like, you know what I'm saying, everything be cool, chilling, and before you know it, bro, without you even realizing, you probably snap in a passive aggressive way. You know what I mean? And certain things, like your words, bro, are more electric. They hold more weight. You're more high vibrational. So by you saying, like, okay, if somebody low vibrational says, oh, I don't like how this is, or like, oh, why is this here? And then you try to respond, you try to go down to their level and respond like how they talking, bruh, first, for one, you're not even gonna feel like a real man after the fact. You're gonna be like, I should just let that shit go, bro. I should just let that shit go. What was even the point of even responding or going back and forth? And this brings me to my next point too, bro. I know this is a lengthy video and shit like that. Shout out to MGT, shout out to everybody, you feel me? I just had to get straight into the video, dog. I had to take advantage of this time, this energy. I see a lot of guys go back and forth on the internet with people, or in particular, I would say, let me give y'all an example. Shout out to DJ Academics, right? I see this nigga go through this shit all the fucking time. Every day, there's somebody trying to cancel him. There's somebody trying to talk crazy about him. In the last little video that I just saw, or whatever, not too long ago, he was going at like some female artist. And I'm wondering, bro, like, how, like what? I don't know if it's academics or whatever. I don't know if it's just like his platform and the nature of what he talks about and shit like that. So somebody's always coming for him. But at times, bruh, the shit just don't look good when academics be responding to a lot of these women talking crazy to him. And, you know, it's fair game. You feel me? If you're a content creator, you're doing what you do, that's fine, whatever. Like, you're going to defend yourself. But I don't know, bro. Like, me personally, I don't want to be caught up in having to respond to different women talking crazy to me. Regardless, they're gonna find something about us, whether, you know what I'm saying, shout out to anybody who retains their energy, who's spiritual, who's not spiritual, whatever. There's always gonna be somebody that has something crazy to say to you, period, no matter what you do. I just don't want to be the one that's going back and forth, because the shit sound crazy when you see a clip of academics talking crazy about a female. Oh, we heard this, that, and the third, you got ran through, da-da-da. Act be violating some of these women. He be violating them, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I have that same type of wrath. If I want to violate people, I can violate people too. But, you know, again, I think this is situational, as far as, like, you know what I'm saying? It just depends on what type of energy you are putting out in the first place. You know what I'm saying? But as a person who wants to stay even kill, and, you know what I'm saying, life is going to happen. Sometimes, you know, we're going to get mad and we're going to show our emotions, and it is what it is. We might respond to one person. I think, again, there's a thin line between going back and forth with somebody and just understanding, like, why the fuck did they even say anything to me in the first place? We have to try to understand that shit. And even if you don't have the time to want to understand that shit, fuck it, nigga. Like, ignore the shit. Ignore the shit. You don't have to respond every time somebody's saying something crazy to you. So that's why I say I look at different people in social media, just like different platforms. The shit be crazy at like how some people, you know, again, I personally fuck with academics as far as like just the content and like the different perspectives he tries to, you know, show like different people and shit, because half the time the nigga, he just be doing his thing. He be minding his business. He talks about hip hop. You feel me? And that's just dealing within the matrix. But guess what? Even if you don't deal within the matrix and you're spiritual and shit like that, you still gonna get attacked. Still gonna get attacked. I had a whole YouTube channel made a whole diss video about me. The shit was about 30, 40 minutes long. I spoke about this a while back. I didn't even know niggas was dissing me, bro. Niggas was dissing me, bro, because I'm making my videos. I ain't making for them. You know, I made it for whoever is trying to, you know, elevate themselves and raise their vibrations every single day. I say all that to say this, man. We don't have to be so back and forth, tit for tat for different with different people, because we have to first understand why they attacking us. Understand why they want to engage with us. If we understand why they want to engage with us, our response wouldn't be so harsh. Because again, like when we ready to, like anybody that's spiritual, when we ready to show our wrath, bro, that shit, everybody gonna feel that shit, bro. Everybody's gonna feel it. So this is why it's very important to, you know, manage our energy. We have to manage our energy. We have to retain our seed. You know what I'm saying? If you not fucking with no bitches right now, that's good, nigga. That's good. And I ain't mean to sound crazy, you know, talking about bitches and shit like that. If you're not fucking with nobody right now, that's great. You should be focusing on yourself, bro. Going within, being high vibrational every single day. You know what I'm saying? You think every day when you wake up, and here's one point I'm finna make, and then I'm gonna end the video for today. Shout out to Andrew Tate. The nigga got canceled. He be saying some real shit, but he also be saying some shit that, like, you know, rubs people the wrong way. But sometimes people have to, you know, hear the harsh truth. One thing that he said was, when you wake up as a man, when you wake up in the morning, if you don't quote unquote feel happy, that shouldn't be the reason why you don't do shit. If you wake up feeling the feeling of being happy, satisfied, content, those type of, like, you know what I'm saying, feelings, emotions, energy, emotion, like, we can't, this is another way, a reason why we have to just continue to stay on the path of, like, managing our energy, because whether we feel happy, sad, elated, whatever, we still got to wake up and we still got to do our job, bro. We still have to go to work. We still got to pay the bills, or we still have to, like, create new ways of income, regardless of how we feel, because we're men. You feel me? The world does not feel sorry for us. The world is not going to say, oh, we're going to take a break because Moody Starr doesn't feel happy today. Moody Starr, he didn't post a video today. He's not in the best mind state, so the world is gonna pause until he gets back being right, being happy. Like, bro, it's okay to be happy, but we can't let our emotions dictate what we do in the matrix. It's the same thing when we're dealing with low vibrational people. We cannot let our emotions dictate what's going on when we're interacting with low vibrational people. With that being said, bro, I feel like this was a solid video. It was a banger, in my opinion. We just have to understand why things are happening. Once we manage our emotions, once we manage the energy within us, we'll become a lot more aware, a lot more sharper, and the hate will get transmuted into love, bro. If somebody is going out their way to try to make your day a living hell, they want that attention. They want some of that life force energy. Or they don't even know that, like, oh shit, like, why is this person so positive? No, poke a hole in his positivity. No, nah, hell nah. You can't be that positive, nigga. That's all they doing. They seeing how like you're elevating yourself without even trying. This shit's effortless, nigga. It's automatic. Man, it's been your boy Moody Starr. Shout out to MGT. Merch coming soon. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video, bro. You already know what time it is, bro. When somebody talking crazy to you, or when somebody's whatever, when some of these females try to talk crazy to you. And again, I'm not gonna sit here and say be a pushover. We're not gonna do that. You know, if you have to defend yourself, especially, you know, women, some women are disrespectful. That's one thing I have to say about the whole academics thing. Women be violating that man too, bro. You feel me? But if a female is talking crazy, first of all, this is not even, I'm not talking about academics, I'm talking about us right now. Real niggas in the world living the real life. We don't even want to position ourselves to be going back and forth with a female. Period. Ever. Ever. Never, ever, ever. Never raise your voice at a female. The more calm you sound while she's going crazy and shit like that, is the more she gonna be like, I give up. Let me just give you some head. Yeah, bruh. Shut your ass up. Calm down. Go sit down for a few minutes and talk to me like a human being. That's how you put females, some of the females that need to be checked, that's how you put them in their place. You don't raise your voice. You don't be petty like how they're petty. Because by the time you are being petty just like them, they got you. They like, oh yeah, I can get this nigga mad as fuck. All I got to do is say this and he gonna lose it. His whole entire day is gonna be ruined. Because we don't know how to, control our emotional states. Yeah, bro, like I said, this is just something to think about. Something to, you feel me, just kind of live by. You know, use your own discretion. This is your life at the end of the day. Some guys, they be letting some females talk crazy and they just get away with, you know what I'm saying, murder. They get away with a lot of shit. But, you know, to each his own. To each his own. I just don't want nobody being pushed around, played with. I don't want nobody's energy being played on. And I don't want y'all thinking that, okay, like, yeah, we got issues within us, but I don't want y'all thinking like it's all us, because it's really not, bro. It's really not. It's really not that deep. It's really not that deep, bro. You feel me? But yeah, I'm finna end the video for today. Like, share, comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this topic. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with low vibrational people, and some low vibrational women and shit like that. How do y'all handle yourselves? You feel me? Like, if a female's talking crazy to y'all, do y'all even have the conversation? Because me personally, ain't nothing to talk about unless we gonna talk like human beings. If we ain't talking like human beings, if we can't talk like two functioning adults, it's an issue. That's a problem, though. It's a huge problem. Because what are we trying to get accomplished in life, bro? Just to be petty, just to win a argument? Trust me, bro. And all it is that I'm talking about will actually make you so much more attractive. A lot of women are gonna respect the fuck out of the fact that you're non-reactionary. They're gonna respect. It might get on their nerves a little bit, but they're gonna respect the fact like, yo, this dude, he never come at me crazy, even when I come at him crazy. Because women will purposely shit test you, dog, on purpose. They're gonna try. They're gonna try you just to see where are you at emotionally, internally. It's by nature. They do this shit by nature. It's in their DNA, bro. To make sure that they are with the top guy. You feel me? Who's alpha? XYZ, all that bullshit. But yeah, I'm finna end the video for today. Finally, for real. Like, share, comment down below, drop a bag on the Cash App. Shout out to MGT. Keep holding on to your energy. Keep managing your energy. Don't let nobody move you off center. I'm definitely see you guys on the next video. Peace.